And the bass keep knocking like.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing today? No response? Seriously? It's okay, I wouldn't respond either. Doesn't matter. So, today I'm gonna show you a really good trick on how to structure your tracks. So, basically, it's pretty easy, it's pretty straightforward, it's simple. So, now that I got something kind of alright, I guess, if I want to change this into something more, then I'll just come back to it, but for now, basicness. So, I'm going to go over here and go into the playlist. So, here in the playlist, there's several variants that you can do. So up here is the bars. This is your amount of bars that's going on here. Now, to build this, we got to count our bars. So whether you want to do 4 bars count in, 8 bars, or 16, or have a 32 breakdown, doesn't matter. But you have to switch every 16 bars-ish, or 8 bars. You can make them in 8-bar steps. Make your melody or your loop in an 8-bar step. First here in this channel rack, then you go into the playlist, and what I do is I like to put markers. So my first marker, Alt-T, will be intro. My next one will be right here. Now, for some strange reason my computer acts funny, but normally you could right click here and click add marker, but I can't. So this one is going to be breakdown. Right? Next one is going to be, now I wish this would work. This one would be where my build-up is. Oh, there, it actually worked this time. I don't know, for a couple days my computer wasn't wanting to let me do it for some strange reason. So, do the build-up. The build-up is usually about 8 bars to 16 bars. Now, I usually do them in 8 bars. This is where I'll have my risers and stuff. And then I'll have, right in this little section here, this one single bar is where my drop will stop and a voice will come in or some kind of effect. So right here is where my drop will start. Another 8 to 16 bars. It depends on how my drop sounds. I'll change it up. I'll click right here, then have a breakdown. Then add another one. This is another build-up. And then another drop. Drop. Now, how you can see how this is done by placing somebody else's song that you like in the playlist, and you're gonna see where they have their drops and their beats. Just know which BPM they're running at, but normally it's, intro, breakdown, build up, drop, or it's intro, build up, drop, breakdown, and so on and so on. Now, in a standard song with singing, it'll go intro, verse, chorus, solo, verse, chorus, something like that. But it changes. It depends what they're doing and who the composer is, because everybody's got their own way on doing their build-ups and drops and so on. Now, after this, I'll usually do another, it's like an outro breakdown, I'll change the sounds completely, and then I'll have an outro. So that's basically how my songs are built. So what I do though generally is once I got the loop down, I go directly to the breakdown. And usually here I'll have 4 bars built or 8 bars. I like to do it in 8 bar concessions. So I'll do 8 bars of the melody, and then the next 8 bars is the same melody, but the ending I'll change. Like a couple notes I'll change on the ending. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but basically it's the same every 4 bars. Just a couple notes change at the last, like on bar 8 or bar 7, it'll be a changed note setup. So from there, now I have a pattern here. What I do is I'll just go like this and I'll just copy it to the next couple bars. But here I'm not going to copy it, but this is the easiest way that anybody can build these. I'm telling you right now, this is how I learned. Everybody has their own way on doing it differently. So you could do your layers all separately. So you could put your drums up here, blah, 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 down here this, down here that, down there that. Now, I like to do my drums separate from my melody. Right now, I just built them all together just to give you a ballpark of what's going on. So basically, I put the pattern in, and then what I do is I right-click, I go to make unique, right? I'll take this, and I'll put this here, well, here, and then whatever the pattern name is, so this is pattern 2. I'm going to call this blah. But I'll add a color. Oops. I'll add a color to it. Hey, where'd my mouse go? What happened there? That's really weird. See, my computer, sometimes it does this funniness. Oh, look, it allows me to go here. So this is another song I'm kind of working on. I just started this yesterday, so there's a bunch of stuff going on here. So that's that one anyways. Oh, there's my mouse. Okay. So, with the color, and then I'll just auto name it, and then I'll go down the list, and then what I'll do is all the melodies I'll consolidate with the track above. So there it is. So now this one's clicked up there. Sorry, brain fart. I don't know what happened there, but so I'll just group all the drums together on the top here, and then group all the melody, group all my audio, my effects, and then usually the bottom track of the group will be my automation. You'll see anyways when I open up a song, but so then I just go here, I click on it, and I just change things up. Like I'll delete this, for instance, and then delete that, and then so now that's a change for the beat, right? So pattern 1 and blah are now 2 different beats. Now over here, I'll do the same thing. This is pattern 2 now. We'll call it blah, 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 blah. Change the color. Now that's something different. So now I'll go in here and add something else. Maybe we'll put in a hybrid. So, just for basicness, maybe we'll change tone. So I guess you get the whole gist of it anyways. And then over here for my build up, I'll put this here, make unique, and then I'll go here, and while this beat's playing, I'll put a citrus in of some type. We'll have something long. This just as an example. So go in here. I'm in A, and I'll make this 8 bars long. And then put the slide note on. That's my build up. So that's basically how it goes. And then when I get to the drop part, that's where my samples come in play. So all the samples that I made, so my wobbles, my style, I will take this, put it here, I'll stretch it to the right amount of bars, and then I'll modulate that. And then on top of this, I'll put a serum. I'll make these notes. So whatever I played here. So let me group these. So I'm going to group these. So this is drums. So now all my drums are in a drum folder. When you have a lot of plugins and samples and all that, when you click all, it's like a huge list, and I like to separate that and divide it into drum, synth, audio, miscellaneous, vocals, and that'll help me in the long run with my organization. Now, to make a group, you just select what you want and you click Alt G. Alt G will make that group. So now for my synth, so anything that I have that's synth, now if I want my drop synths in one folder and then regular synths in another, so right now I'll put this as drop or something. Right now I have drop and then drums. So that's basically that. And then whatever I'm playing here, I will get a serum, and for the drop, I will make it sound just as dirty and grungy as possible for the drop, and have as little notes and more oblique sounds everywhere, and then have an ARP, at some spots, and then I'll have a chord that plays for 1 bar or half a bar in just places where it would sound melodic. Now, sometimes I change it up and I don't do it as melodic. I just do it as basic. So like rhythm. Rhythm is a very basic genre. And you'll hear I've done rhythm, I've done trap, I've done dubstep trap, I've done melodic, chill step, EDM, house, trance. I've touched on all of these genres and hip hop and stuff just to see what my flow is. And I don't just like just one specific genre. I like everything. But this is a basic form of how to set up your FL Studio. Right? So now I'm going to save this because it's not really called anything. We'll call this Fun Time with XMAX. So now let's open up Getting Sick. I don't know what this is. I don't know what's gonna come up. It's a song that I didn't complete. So I got a lot of stuff that I didn't complete, right? So, and I got vocals. Now, the next thing is, if you have a Focusrite or an audio interface, take some chords and loop it back into the output, and you can record anything from your computer. So if you want vocals, go on YouTube and type in acapellas and you can record those, right? So I don't seem to have my songs here. Oh, they're all in my D drive, that's why. Okay. So let's see what this is. And
oh shit!
yeah.
What are you doing?
I am on the computer making a tutorial.
I need purple shampoo.
That's good.
Except I can't find it.
And that is my wife in the background.
Do you know where that gold bottle of toner is? Oh, never mind, I found it.
Yeah, I absolutely know where gold toner is. I don't even know what it is. So that's
This
not.
is what I use.
That's not it. Close the door. No, I don't even know what I saved. That's on desktop for some reason. What's in documents? Image line, maybe? Projects. Backup? Nope. It's because I refreshed everything. Product demos. No, that's not it. Performance. Oh, here's some. Yeah, there. That's it. Okay. What was I working? Nope. Could open one of these. I can't make.
Yeah.
Oh, the mix. There we go. Okay, now that that's loaded, this is one of the latest songs that I was working on. It's not done, but you see, what I was talking about was all this stuff goes up to 74. So, and then I have to divide each group. So most of these are just samples. And then I have these things here, miscellaneous, drop. Then this is all the serums stacked on each other, beads, automation, and my drums. There's a lot of drums. And you'll see I have some stacked on top of each other. Now if you go to the group of the whole song, so this is where I have my 4-on-4 intro as it starts in, then it goes into breakdown, build up, drop, etc., etc. So you see, like it can be very hard if you're not organized, but this is the best way to do it, is make sure that when you put these on, this is the best way to go. To have your markers. Markers really helps. Because normally I do it without markers, but I found that doing it without markers, I'd have to keep checking where I am in the song. So having these is like that extra little bit of help. And you'll see here what I did, like lead sounds number 6, number 2, number 7, and I just kept changing it and adding something or taking something away, then adding some more stuff, etc., etc. And then I layered a bunch of drums on here. But I'm still working on this song, so I don't really want to give too much away. Oh, that's basically it. If you liked it, fuck off. If you didn't like it, then I guess you could stay. Or you could just stay. But I don't mean that. Okay, anyways. So I got some working on to do. And sometimes it happens, I'm working on a song, I build a song, then I get caught up in something else, and then I forget about the song completely. But this one, I was just working on this, so. But you'll see, actually, you know what? Let's go over one of my new songs that just came out. And let's open this up. No, because you're already saved to something else. Oh yeah, I got 2 folders like this. So let's go to Don't Dance. Let's see what I did here. I hope you're all staying safe, staying inside, enjoying the weather.